Hello, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me. It's a Sunday evening, and I'm actually going to be putting out next week's readings early. I just feel a lot of energy around me, a lot of spiritual energy, very feeling connected to spirit, as well as like my passed over loved ones. I even have them around me. This is actually my son. This is his ashes. I was wearing this pretty regularly, and then this chain that they gave me, or this rope, is kind of untying, and I didn't want to lose him. I already lost him enough, so so he's here with me as well. We're going to go ahead and get your reading for September 20. No, I'm sorry, September 18th to the 24th. I got a lot of cards here. I just felt like drawn to pull a lot of cards, so we're going to see how it goes. Aries is always the first, so we're just playing it by ear here. We're going to get some messages and see what your week's going to be like. Again, this might not resonate for everyone. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And it can be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus possibly too. So check your other placements. We're going to go ahead and get into a reading. I'm already decorated here for Halloween, so I just thought I'd use a few props here. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with you, Aries. First thing we're going to pull out is I'm just going to do this intuitively. I had my books out, but I'm not even going to do that this time. I'm just going to use my intuition, see what spirit wants to bring out. First, we're going to use the Wild Unknown archetype cards. Let's go ahead and get an energy and see what comes out for you, Aries, this week of September 18th to the 24th, 2021. Oh, this week, I'm really feeling a lot of songs for all the signs, and I wanted to tell you what your song was. The song I'm hearing, and a lot of you probably don't even know it, so if you need to or you feel the desire to, look it up. It's by Alan Parsons, and I'm dating myself. Um, it is by Alan Parsons. I don't even know if I just a kid or even born when that was out. I don't even know when the song was, but it's I Wouldn't Want to Be Like You. If I had a mind to, I wouldn't want to be like you. Look it up. I'll try to link the song in the comments or description box. I have to be careful on YouTube because they don't like you to, copyright. So, yeah. So there's some kind of energy that you dislike somebody around you's energy, and you just do not want to be like them at all. So anyway, with that being said, first card we have out is the Crone. The Crone. And you know what? I might have to get the book for this one. The Crone is like this energy of like this dark energy around you. That's what I'm getting. This is what it is. It's like this dark energy around you, but it's like mystical, and I kind of feel like you're the Crone in a way because you're mysterious, although you're blunt, but you still have a mystery around you, Aries. And you embrace the darkness as well as the light. You don't live in the darkness because Aries are pretty optimistic. You go down in the darkness sometimes, but you don't stay there for long. And this is what you are. You're like this crone, this strong, mystical, mystery type person. And it's very interesting that this hand's around it, isn't it? It's so deep. So you're like this blackbird where you can see what other people are doing, but you don't always reveal it. Sometimes you are, even though you're blunt, but sometimes Aries can hold back too and just let this is Aries. If you guys are cross watching, Aries are pretty blunt, but you know what we do? We're pretty smart too, because what we do is we will sit back and let you dig your own grave. Yeah, we do, don't we, Aries? You know it. We'll sit back and we'll let you think like we're stupid or we're going to say something, and we'll let you dig your own grave. And then we're sitting back thinking like, you know, you thought I was stupid or you thought I'd say something, but I didn't, did I? So we have this mystery about us where like we want to stick up for the underdog. We're pretty blunt on saying what we think. And people like a lot of times get us wrong and think we're mean and things like that, but we're not. We're pretty wise. So this is you this week. You're sitting back kind of like observing, letting people kind of throw themselves under the rug, being like this wise crow. Like we're just watching what people do and we're remembering things that you did to us, basically, kind of. I really am getting that strongly. That makes sense with that song. I wouldn't want to be like you, right? for you. But also, like, we're just seeing you be stupid or doing your dumb stuff, and we're just like sitting back, like, keep digging your own grave. I'm not saying anything, right? I've had, and I really get this energy, like maybe they've called you out before or like made you feel stupid, when you might have been right all along, and you're just like, okay, you don't really trust me before, and you made me feel stupid or tried to make me feel stupid, so just keep digging your own grave. I'm not saying anything. That's what I'm getting with that. And now with this sacred travel, we have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Yep, we sure can, Aries. Yep. We're tired of like people throwing us under the bus, making us feel like we're stupid or mean, and not, I mean, not to say we don't have our faults. We do. We have our faults. But, sometimes we like have the best intentions and we'll say something to anybody, but they like just don't want to listen to us. Want to say we're mean, blame us for whatever. We get that a lot too, right, Aries? But now we're overcoming these obstacles. Definitely. Definitely overcoming obstacles. So let's go ahead and get a Moonology card and see what else is. Ooh, my incense. My incense fell. Let me put it back up there. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and see what else is coming out. You're very close to achieving your goal. Yeah, I know. We're tired of hearing that. Believe me, I am so sick of hearing this. So sick of it. But it says, Gibeus Moon, you're very close to achieving your goal. I think what our mistake is as a collective, not just Aries, is we try hard, we get discouraged. So we step back and like, I'm just going to give up. It's not happening, right? So then we kind of like sabotage ourselves. So then it takes so much longer because we got to get back on track, like we take the wrong path or whatever, to get back on track to get into that point again. So it's time to stick to one plan. And even if things are going wrong or it doesn't seem right or we're getting a lot of slack, stick to that plan, okay? Set your intentions, set your focus. Don't stop yourself. Don't let other people stop you. Don't let other situations stop you. Stick to the plan. You're so close, okay? You can overcome anything. All right? Be this like crone. Go with the flow. Let people do their own shit and dig their own grave. And you stick to your plan. Okay? All right. So we are going to get, what do I want to get next? You know what? I'm going to get one of these cards. No, I'm not going to, because this one has that spell. We'll get that one later. Let's get, you know what? Let's see what energy we might possibly be in. It could be possibly stopping us. We're going to get a chakra card. Okay? Let's get a chakra card. Let's see what chakras might be blocked, what might be strong, whatever comes out. Let's say. For Aries, the 18th through the 24th, please. Renewal. Yeah, see? I really do feel, because me too, even though I feel like I'm like buried and I'm trying to dig out, I really feel like there's this renewal. This is the root chakra, and I just said buried. That's so weird. I really feel like we've been buried too many times. We're like sinking down. We've had so many people like throw the dirt on top of us, betray us. So many struggles, so many things happen, and it's like almost time to like, well, I just want to throw in the towel. I'm done. But there's this renewal, there's this renewal. And look at how she's sitting. There's this light around her shining out. Her inner light is shining out. You still have inner light, Aries, okay? And you know you do, because Aries are the best sign for getting knocked down to the ground and still like getting back up, aren't we? We're like that one person, well, I'm not saying everybody does it, but the main person that will like get knocked down so many goddamn times and we'll get back up, right? We are. We are. You have to give yourself that credit. You do. We get like knocked down, get the shit kicked out of us, and we're still like, I'm not giving up. That's us, right? So let's go ahead and get one of these cards here. See what else is coming up for you, Aries. I might do 2 rounds. I'm just trying to figure it out, like what I should do here. All right, let's see. Elephant, greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Doesn't that sound like Aries? We're so full of love. We are such a leader. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. Yeah, you just got to believe in yourself, Aries, and don't let those naysayers like put you down anymore. It's time for us to stand up. But the thing is with us, Aries, is we can't be confrontational. Sometimes we just got to let, like I said, let them dig their own goddamn grave, right? Let them dig it. Just walk away. It's not worth it for you, because somehow we always get shit on. They like they're doing wrong. We confront them. We call them out, and somehow stupid people around them will like blame us. You know what I'm saying? It's just like crazy. So don't let that happen to you, Aries. Okay, don't let it. All right, so let's go ahead and get a Soul Activation Oracle deck. I forget who this is by, but you can buy them like on, is it Etsy? They might even have a channel. I don't even know. But great cards. Let's see what's coming up with these. So we have Speak, Throat Chakra. Crystal is the turquoise. So you might want to get some turquoise. Speaking your truth. But like I said, don't be, it's how what your tone is and how you are approaching people. Instead of aggression, be assertive. Okay, Aries? Speak your truth. Don't back down, which we're not good at anyway, right? But do it in a way where you're like being more charming. You know what I'm saying? Let's use it wisely now. And then we have Bliss. Third eye chakra crystal is the lapis lazuli. So you might want to get some turquoise and some lapis lazuli. Yeah, this is what we want. We don't want like to confront people and like make our lives miserable anymore, right? And I think we're kind of done with that. It's like if you want to dig your own grave, dig it. I'm not getting involved anymore. you know? I'll be there if you really need me, but like I've gotten thrown too many times under the bus. I've get buried alive like too many times. I'm done with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like done. Especially as older Aries, right? Yeah, I'm just like trying to be at peace now. I'm like, all right, so now we're gonna go ahead and there was another one up here. Gossip. Look what this one come out, and it's heart chakra. Yeah, we're tired of people talking shit about us behind our back. It hurts our heart, because we're pretty blunt and honest. We'll say it like it is. But these little people that are sneaking around to our face, telling us one good thing, and then sneaking around saying shit about us, yeah, no more. So let's go ahead and get, we did this one. Just see what else we have here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get one of these cards. I think they're called the Soul Journey cards. Aries, let's see what else is coming up for you. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Yeah, don't get sucked into that drama. Just laugh at it. It's like, that's your problem. It's not mine. If you want to be a miserable, like right now, I just came back from across the country. I was on the West Coast. I came back. And I'm living in a place that I, was available at the time. Oh my God, the lady next door, I just kind of like ignore her. At first, like the Aries in me wanted to go over there and confront her. But it's like, she's like nosy, cameras. She does some stuff like pull her trash can out in front of like my son come to visit. And it was like after my other son died, right? So he just like parks on the side of the road because our lane is full. She like goes out there and pulls her trash can, because the next day was trash can, right in front of the car. Normally she puts it on her side, but this time she had to do that just deliberately, right? And me, I'm not all for that. So I like just wanted to like go park my car in front of her on the other side, write a note out there and say, it's your loss because the trash man ain't going to pick it up. But then I was like, you know what? Let her be in her misery, because that's what she wants. She wants me to go confront her, so then she can turn it back on me when she's the freaking psycho. And then like before we even came back, my daughter was here living at this place, and our cat went missing. So she was trying to get her back, and she went out there and put plates of food, trying to entice her, because this was a cat we had as a kitten, and she would be, how old would she be now? 9 years old. So, of course it was sad. And she was always like a little leery about going outside. So somehow she got out. So she was trying to get her back. And that damn lady would sneak over here and steal the goddamn plates. And then she told the people that was ahead of the community that we were feeding feral cats. What an ass. You know what I'm saying? It's like, really, do you have a life? I mean, come on, people. You don't know what other people are going through, right? So anyway, I put a note on my door the last time with the trash. I was like, you miserable ass. But then I took it down because I was just like, oh my God, my son just died. We have people over. I just don't get people. It's like, obviously you just gotta like send a vibration out of love and light to yourself and just like let them figure shit out themselves. Obviously, she's a miserable person, right? Right? So live in your look at look at that. That's what I'm saying. That's how I got off my tangent here. Humor. It's just funny as hell. It's like I feel sad for her, really, kind of, but like I don't want her dissing me and my kids anymore. You know what I'm saying? As long as she stays over there, and I'm actually going to get cameras up too, because a couple times we've had things missing, and I don't trust the bitch. I'm sorry, I don't. I'm all love and light and stuff, but it's like when you're intrinsic on me and I'm not bothering you, or my kids especially, no. So I just kind of laugh and sit in this state of humor and think, and like surprised because I just don't get how people are. That's the discouraging part about this world. But we got to keep spreading our light and love and overcome it, right? And live in our bliss. Bottom line. I'm sorry I rambled about that a lot, but that's what it was. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get another animal card. Then we're going to get a spell and something that you need to surrender. So let's go ahead. What are we in? 16 minutes? I might do one more round. Just do a longer one. I don't know. Maybe. Feeling pretty good about this. Okay, so we have the Condor. So transition, vision, determination. You're being guided to soar above any difficulties and self-imposed limitations. Yeah, see, Aries? We always are self-imposing ourselves. And it says life is a matter of perspective. Find the silver lining. Life is a matter of perspective, right? I could think like, oh my God, that bitch, I want to go over there and like, but like, it's like, she's in her own misery. So why would I, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, why would I? And it's so weird because I don't know if you guys have ever watched Discovery ID. I watched the new show with Candace DeLong. She used to be a nurse and then she went to FBI or she went into psychiatric nursing and then she went to FBI profiling. And there was a girl that like it was like this heated debate, like they would just say stuff and then there was a crowd around because it was social media, which isn't always the best. It's like a platform for that shit. So it got out of control because of their egos, and they weren't really seeing the light. They were just thinking like, oh, she's out to get me, and instead of looking at the bigger picture. So somehow this fight happened where somebody got stabbed and the girl like was a teenager and went to jail for the rest of her life. And, of course, she's regretting it because she never meant to stab somebody. But that's what happens, people. You got to think of the big picture. You have to see the silver lining and see the things in a different perspective. Because there's always consequences to everything you do, right? So find the silver lining, see beyond the ordinary, and visualize yourself doing extraordinary things. You are the extension of source power. Yes, this is where we have to step in. And if you feel like you're losing control, your ego is getting involved, your emotions are getting overheated, it's time to walk away and never like carry a weapon. I'm sorry. I'm like all good for like supporting yourself and equal rights or not equal rights. What is that? What you have the right to carry or whatever. I just think it's a stupid thing because people have emotions. I really do. I don't care if you guys agree with me or not. You carry a weapon around. Yeah, we all have the right to, but your emotions get out of control. I used to be a prison nurse, and there's so many times that people's emotions get involved. They didn't want to do it, but the weapon was there, the opportunity was there, and their emotions got involved. Not a good combination. I'm telling you. You have to look out for that stuff. So anyway, Condor, transition, vision, determination. Man, I just feel like I'm on a rampage today. Okay, everybody. So now we are going to get a few tarot cards. Oh, let me get the... No. I'll do that next. Let's get a few tarot cards. See what's coming out with all this. So it looks like you need to stand up for yourself. Let people do what the hell they want. Have healthy boundaries, but don't get out of control with standing up for yourself. It's kind of like going with the flow, but make sure you put up healthy boundaries, kind of. And now we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, because then you can have like the life of luxury on your own without all the drama. Because every time we like seem like we're happy, there's always somebody that's got to get involved and put their 2 cents in and fuck it up, right? Sorry. But isn't it true? They always got to come along and like start some shit and like mess us up. We want to stay in our 9 of Pentacles. Leave us alone, people. We're not bothering you. We're just trying to stand up for ourselves. Yeah, 2 of Swords. Seeing things clearly. Don't let people blindside us. And, oh, I want to get another deck. Let's see what else. Got another deck here. And now, yeah. Because then when people come in, a lot of times, I am all for like supporting people and all that, but sometimes they come in and they put all these demands on us, all these issues of theirs, and then we feel like we're juggling things. We want to be a nice person, we want to help them out, but we have our own shit we're doing, right? So it's overwhelming. So, you know, sometimes we have to let some of those things go. I'm not saying like diss people. Definitely, if somebody really needs you, be there for them. But sometimes we have to like set limits as well. Yes, because this little dude is going to come in and fuck us up. I'm sorry. I'm being like that nurse sailor mode today. Yeah, but you know, we don't need all that toxic energy around us anymore. It's time to put that shield up. It's time to set priorities. It's time to stop juggling things. It's time to let people handle stuff. If they're not going to have our back, it's time to like, sorry, I can't do it. You know, send you love and light. I'm not going to do it anymore. All right, so let's get some more. I'm sorry, I've been kind of like a sailor mouth today. I think it's because I'm back in nursing again. Anyway, the sun. Yes, this is our happiness, our bliss, our illumination. Yeah, I'm like so done with all that bullshit anymore. I'm not putting up with it anymore. People are always trying to, I don't care who it is. I hate to say it, but there's so much manipulation in the world. Work, you know, they act like, oh, we really need nurses and stuff. And then they're like, you have to do this. And here's more to do. And like making you feel guilty. I'm so tired of it. Anyway, the magician. Yeah, because you have all the tools you need, baby. Yes, you do. You can do it. Time to stand up for yourself. It's time to set your priorities. And it's time to like have your happiness, illumination. That's what it is. So we are going to get 2 more cards here. I don't think I'm going to do a second round because I'm already on 23 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and get a couple of surrender cards. Then we're going to go ahead and get these cards here. I forget what they're called. Spell casting cards with the spell like I did over the weekend. So it's time for you to surrender to the beauty of the natural world, take a relaxing break, and spend time in nature. Replenish by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Yeah, and I'm really getting also as well is like tap back down into your roots, like your who you truly are, like the natural state of yourself, the authentic self. And stop letting all that bullshit like pile up on you, people's drama pile up on you, mask like you're wearing to fit in, all that. Just get like back to nature. Okay, let's see what else. And also that's grounding. Nature always makes you feel better. Surrender to divine timing. I know we're tired of hearing that one, right? So sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Again, go with the flow, Aries. It's hard, I know, because we're not very patient, but that's what it's time to do. All right, let's get like one more spellcasting card here. Hey, did I do one of these? Oh, I didn't. Let me get one of these animals too. Let's see what your spirit animal is. I don't think I did. Did I? No, I got one of the other ones. What's your spirit animal helping you out at this time, Aries? A cheetah. Nice. So we have a cheetah who's focus, clarity, and speed. Yes. You're being guided to be mindful and value yourself and others. Strategize your days, be patient, take calculated risk, and take action towards your heart's desires. You have what you need to change your life today and become the best version of you. So true, Aries. So be like this cheetah. All right. And last but not least, the spellcaster card. Oh, wow, that was fast. We have freedom. And you know what? I do need the book for this. I'm sorry. I have to do the spell for you. So let me go get this. And doesn't that sound like Aries? Aries loves their freedom, right? Let me run and get it. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Wait a minute. I might have it over here. Let me see. Can I have it? Oh, yes. I did Okay, so we're going to get the freedom card. Let's see what's coming up with this freedom card. Okay, so freedom, Aries, for you. This is what? Your power is eternal, and yet you hold down by the heaviness of burdens. That's so true. So your power is eternal, and yet you're held down by the heaviness of burdens. Tied into emotional commitment. What did we just talk about, right? Somebody fears your power, having recognized your full potential on all levels, and has led you to buy into false doubt, worry, and insecurity. Right? Right? Okay. Restriction and control has dimmed your spirit. Well, that's so true, isn't it? So, and suffocated the expression of your soul. It's time to fly and nest and release yourself from those who have clipped your wings. Each of us has been gifted with free will. So rise freely above anything that's enslaved and imprisoned you, and allow your loaded mind to be liberated to your heart and soul to soar to new heights. Spell incantation. Hold a feather during a full moon on a Sunday. I don't know when that is again. I told you like the one's to the 20th. So if you want to do it the 20th. Look up and say, soul doth stir from prison deep, confinement fades is not to keep. Prisoners of mind and actions, relationships add to factions. Wishes made for liberation, placed to a feather to awaken. Throw in air from the breeze, restriction now lifted with ease. Stars determine destiny, yours to claim for liberty. Now throw the feather into the air and say, gratefully I accept the magic of you, of protection, to assist in all that I do. Lend me the courage, build power to me, assist my transcendence, so mote it be. Magical meanings, step into your authenticity, trust your intuition and go with what feels right, exercise your freedom of speech, and we had that throat chakra. Release judgment of yourself and others, your destiny awaits. So with that being said, Aries, blessed be. Peace.